Hey guys, Mo Morales. Happy Sunday. Well, it's a Sunday here today at least. I decided to get out and film for the first time in a long time. Don't mind my car. Uh, Brakes are wet. You know how that sounds. Anyway, so I'm going to go to a famous animal reservation in my area, Garrett Mountain. And my hope is just to walk around, but I brought my camera with me just in case I see something worth shooting. I just getting older and having multiple sclerosis, walking gets harder and harder. So I just like to keep walking until I can't walk anymore, just to keep the old body used to it, if you know what I mean. All right, enough of that stuff. So yeah, my goal is to just walk around. I know it's late in the day for bird photography, even though it's not spring yet, but it's about 9 a.m. Eastern. So by this time, all the birds have done their busy work, and I think all I'm going to be able to find is some squirrels and some chipmunks. But you know what? To be honest, maybe that's all I need right now. I'm going to stop into my local 7-Eleven and get some coffee. So what am I shooting with today, you ask? Let's see what I brought. In case you guys don't know, I sold my Sony kit. So I'm going to be using the 35 millimeter f1.4. Probably won't take it out of my bag. I also have with me the Sigma 18 to 50 2.8. May use that one. And my first time using this, the 56 millimeter 1.2, I'm sorry, 56 millimeter 1.4 from Sigma. And I've heard nothing but great things about it. I'm a big fan of the 85 millimeter focal length, which is this is the full frame equivalent to. So I'm definitely going to pull this one out just to give it a shot and see what it could do with maybe some close-up shots and stuff like that. And then I bought out the Big Mama, the Sigma 100 to 400. I didn't get the Fuji 100 to 400, nor did I get the Fuji 150 to 600 because I didn't want to be carrying around that kind of weight. So this setup here is much lighter than both of those lenses. Well, I think the 150 to 600 is actually lighter than the 100 to 400 from Fuji. But either way, I decided I would just stick with this setup here because I have the XT5. I'm able to, at the top of one of my control buttons, I'm able to go to crop in and sort of have my own teleconverter. I'm not sure if with real teleconverters you lose megapixels. I'm not that technical. But with the digital teleconverter, 1.4 and 2 times, you do obviously lose pixels. But with 40 megapixels, I should be more than good enough with the 1.4. And even if I stretch it with the 2 times, I should still get some great photos. And I'm sorry about this purple haze on my glasses. That's the UV blocker that's built into them. It is what it is. All right, so let me go inside to my 7-Eleven, get some coffee, and we'll pick this up in a minute. So I've already passed a fellow birder and asked him, was there anything he saw today? Actually, I made a joke, but he didn't get it. I said, knowing that I'm here later than normal, I asked him, did you save me anything? And he said, well, there's some ducks over there, which wasn't really the point, right? But anyway, let's go look at these Canadian geese. But let's stay distant because Canadian geese are nasty. They're not like the Canadian people, nice, warm, and maple syrupy and lovey. No, no. Canadian geese will eat your balls. Excuse me, if you have balls. So just like I thought, there's not much out here. You could hear the chatter amongst the birds is to a minimum at this time of day. It rained recently, so I don't know if you could tell, but the grass, you can probably hear it when I walk. The grass is, and the leaves are moist and stuff, so it's not conducive for Let me get out of the sun here. It's not conducive for catching squirrels and stuff like that, because they know the more noise they make, the easier they become dinner. But like I said, I'm here to walk around, have some fun, and that's what I've been doing. So that wraps up my day. Again, I came out here just for walking, to get reaccustomed to using my binoculars for when the spring comes, as well as learning how to eyeball focus on the long lenses. So you know what I mean, when you see a bird or you see a squirrel, and then you put the camera up to your lens, when you put the camera up to your eye, you have to reacquaint and reacquire your target. So that's what I was practicing today, reacquiring my target. Even if there wasn't a lot of wildlife, there was very few squirrels out, the birds were all hiding. So what I would do is I would find a branch on a tree and then put the camera up to my eye and find that same branch. It's a lot harder than I remember, only because I haven't done it in like 7 months probably. But, you know, again, I appreciate you guys coming through, hanging out with me for a few. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And until next time, take care.